What up, everybody? Here we are back again. Back again, back again, back again, huh? Well, it's Mother's Day. It's the day that they call Mother's Day. As of what day they started doing that, I don't know, right? I need origin stories for me to celebrate things. And then not just an origin story, give me a correct one, okay? They want to tell you lies about how stuff started and how it's supposed to end and all this stuff about everything, right? I don't trust these people, whoever they are that started Mother's Day. And all the other days, every day should be a celebration of life. What are we doing here, guys? If we're not celebrating God, then there's no point of celebration. Why would we celebrate ourselves? To me, it makes no sense. But anyway, that's just my little... Didn't plan on saying that. I like to kind of go with the flow of whatever. I write a lot of stuff down, but I'd rather just kind of go with the flow when I make these exercise videos. You know, they're not... It's more about the fitness, you know, getting your fitness in. Right now I'm stretching, but, you know, it's more about getting your fitness in than, like, you know, bringing the stuff that I like to talk about and points or whatever to these kind of videos. Seems a bit like it's too much, like an overkill, you know? Let's just focus on one thing at a time and focus on what we're doing here. It's important to keep for me, to keep my mind, body, and my spirit, you know, and my emotions at a good, you know, level. You know, just finances as well. But I believe the finances come after everything else, right? Get everything else in place, then worry about, you know, getting the finances or whatever, if you care about that kind of thing. Everybody probably cares about it on some level, but it's just the varying degrees that we're willing to go to get it. That's really the difference, guys. So right now I'm stretching, okay? I've been making it a habit to stretch before my workouts at home and while I'm there, right? Every morning, I make sure I get a good stretch in for the most part. Now, I just wanted to upload that, and, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we're just going straight through. I was like, how come it doesn't prompt me to... I forgot that I'm doing a voiceover right now. But yeah, so that was the stretching. This is, I did it like if you ever play basketball, okay, we play this game called Around the World. You hit every corner of the inner paint, rectangle, before everything in front of the free throw line, you know, and around it, you hit all those little points. You know, that's what I did with the angles on this video. I'm just trying new stuff, seeing what works, what doesn't. I noticed that my workout videos do better. Workout videos on my shorts, they do better. So it's really not about what does better and what doesn't, but, you know, I'm learning to just stick to one thing at a time. So yeah, these are, we're doing elevated push-ups, which is going to work the under chest. Sometimes I change it up a little bit and work different. See, this is a different angle. See, that's what I mean by around the world. I hit all the corners, every single corner, and then I ended up at the same spot that I just started off in. Okay, so these are going to be, 8 or 9 different sets of 25. So we're doing 25. I'm keeping my butt tucked in. My son's mother told me on Thanksgiving, she was like, me and my son and my sister, my little sister's boyfriend, we were doing like a little push-up contest or whatever, just, you know, the 25 push-ups, just to see who could do it easily or struggle or whatever, you know. They're of the fun age where we can do that kind of stuff, but yeah, so we did that. My son's mother was like, you know, she'd be hating on me. She was like, why is your butt up? And I just said, oh, it's because I got a big butt. But she was actually right. I just was too prideful to admit it because, you know, that's how I am sometimes. It's all we all can be. I believe it's the nature of humanity, but it's up to us to kind of recognize it within ourselves and tell ourselves the truth about these things. But anyway, that never left my mind. It always bugs me, you know. Sometimes when the people that you've had the most kind of craziest history with, they can just say one little thing and it'll just never leave your mind for 35 years or whatever, you know. That's a lot of time, but yeah, I'm barely over that age right now. But anyway, okay, so yeah, we're doing next set of 25. Towards the end, I start to struggle, right? I start to only get like 20, and then I have to make up the 5 like right away, you know, like 30 seconds or 20 seconds later or something like that. So yeah, I forget which angle this is. It doesn't matter what angle it is, as long as you get it in, okay? I'm just trying. I don't know. I don't know if the video just looks foggy or if, I think I gotta clean my phone camera thing because everything just looks real smeary to me. But it is a gloomy day thus far on this Mother's Day of 2023, and I don't really do holidays too much, so I figured I'm not gonna let a supposed holiday stop me. Plus, I have no contact with my mother, so there's that too. No one feels sad for me. No one feels sad. I don't feel sad for myself, so it's all good. Can't miss what you haven't had in a really, really long time. So, but anyway, yeah. So we're working out here, guys. We're working out here, getting it in there, praising the Lord all the way through. Yes, we are. Oh yes, we got to give God praise, guys. Hey, oh yes. See, I'm making sure that I'm very aware of my butt placement. Okay, my lower half. I like it to be tucked in because that's where I feel the most engagement. As I was learning to do push-ups correctly, I still am. I'm still learning to do everything correctly. I'm still not a pro at this. I'm a beginner too. Still, I'll always be a beginner in my mind. You know, that's what I choose to tell myself. That way, no ego and no pride creeps in. But yeah, I've watched up my other videos, and I'm like, wow, I do have my butt tucked out a little bit. And then I saw this other guy the other day, I think it was last week sometime. He was doing his push-ups, the same ones I'm doing. I'm like, man, that's cool. Like, he's out here getting it too. So, you know, we worked in with each other, but his butt was way up. And I was like, man, I hope I don't look like that. So I'm always real conscious of it now ever since then. Hey, guy, whoever you are, if he ever sees this, he'll know. I guess he'll kind of know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But that's what a real friend does, a real brother does. You know, they tell, I don't know this guy, so I didn't tell him, but a real brother will be like, hey, man, you know, like in love, you know, like, hey, man, put your butt in, you know, do it right. These sets don't count, do it again, you know, that kind of thing. That's what a real bro does, all right? A real bro won't let you struggle and do it wrong. A real brother will be like, hey, man, what's up with this? Poor form there, Watson, poor form. Bad form, bad show, Watson, bad show. Step it up, Watson, step it up. Get on with it. Get on. Next set of push-ups for ya. Don't trip. It's all gonna work out fine. Yeah, more of a New Zealander than a Australian, yeah. Alright, okay. Why it looks like I'm wearing tights there. Okay, that's a weird angle. Weird angle, guys. Sorry. Anyway, it's about the push-ups, guys. Get your mind out there. Alright, let's keep it on with it. And it was hard to tell the angles, you know, like with this phone. I'm gonna keep using a phone until I get really good at like placing the camera in certain angles at using the phone. Then I'll get a camera. I don't want to just move to a camera when I haven't mastered the phone yet. That's silliness to me. To me, that's silliness. Why are you going to move up with the next device, a more complicated device, when you haven't even gotten the hang of operating your own device, the smaller device, the one that's more for everyday use? So I'm going to get used to just recording all the time and doing this than like other stuff. I'll work on the other stuff when the other stuff comes, you see? When I'm ready for the other stuff, I'll get the other stuff. But for now, as for me and my house, okay, so, well, we're getting it in, guys. So that's what we do. Okay, I think this is one of the last angles, maybe. I think I got my 2 more, maybe. I think, yeah, this is, what is this? This should be number 200. I think I've done 175 up to this point, and now this is going to be 200, I think. Or no, maybe this is 225. Whoops. Okay, we already did 200. Now this is the first angle